Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am that Angie here, back with another video for you. So I am quite pleased at myself. I managed to not blind buy fragrances, and because I didn't blind buy, I actually tested them before I bought. I've got some bangers to share with you. So today I'm sharing with you some recent purchases, which are all loves. And as I said before, they're loves because I tested them first before I bought them, so there were no surprises. So let's get right into the video. Oh, before I get into the video, please, as usual, like the video, subscribe, and share it with a friend. So I have 4 fragrances to share with you today. They were all purchased within the first half of 2026. So they're recent purchases, and I'm still getting to know them, getting to know how they perform, getting to know their character and so on. But I thought, let me share these with the girls, because if you happen to see any of them and you wanted to know how they perform, especially in the heat here in Barbados, then I have got you. So let's start with, and this is in no particular order of preference. I love them all the same. Excuse my face, it is hot. Okay. Excuse me. So let's start with the first fragrance that I bought. This one is Elegance. If Elegance had a face or a scent, this would be it. I am talking about none other than VALAYA from Parfums de Marly. And I sprayed my little test strip before I started the video. So VALAYA opens up with a blend of bergamot, peach, and aldehyde. So it gives you a fresh, almost laundry clean, elegant, expensive feel to it. It's like the most crisp laundry. And at first, when I used to hear people talking about laundry, I used to be like, no, I don't want that. But VALAYA, the citruses in the top give it a beautiful burst, juicy, fruity, sparkling, elegant, and very, very clean. It's so delicious, and it gives me the vibe of pretty. Even though it's elegant, she's pretty elegant. And in the dry down, you get creamy musk, you get ambroxan, and you get woods. So for me, the woods come out in the beginning as well, but they're in the background. As it dries down, the musk emerges, the woods emerge, and I still get the citruses throughout the life of this fragrance. The peach is what disappears for me as this fragrance develops. But it's like effortless confidence. It is effortless elegant. It's like you see a lady all put together in maybe a white linen suit or maybe just a tailored suit, and she looks effortless, like she didn't even put any thought into it. She's just clean, pretty, beautiful, feminine. She's VALAYA. On my skin, this lasts the entire day. This is a beast mode fragrance for me. Even though it is elegant and clean and effortless, it projects more than 2 arms length, and it lasts throughout the whole day. So when I'm in the gym at say 5-6 o'clock in the afternoon, after having applied this at 7:30, 8 in the morning, I still smell VALAYA. I wear this anywhere, everywhere, office, church, running errands, just around the house lounging. I don't wear it at night to go to bed. Yes, I wear fragrances to bed. I don't wear it at night because it's so bright and fresh. I feel like if it will keep me awake. But anyway, this for me is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I cannot find anything wrong with this fragrance in terms of scent profile, in terms of projection, in terms of longevity. If anything, for me, a deterrent would be maybe the price. But you can find it at discounters. And especially when you have sales, say on Joma Shop or wherever, you may get Father's Day, Mother's Day, Cyber Monday, whatever. You can check and see if you can get a sale. So that is VALAYA from Parfums de Marly. Again, no particular order. The next one, this is richer, this is warmer. This again opens up with the same bright bergamot and lemon in the beginning, but it has an aromatic lavender note in this that in the beginning makes it different from say a VALAYA. This is the one and only NAXOS by Xerjoff. And again, I have my little card here. So check the bottle out. Let me just make it. Oh, it is so pretty. So this was on my wish list for years. That lavender is so beautiful. So the lavender in the beginning tones the citruses down. So it's not just clean and fresh and bright citrus. It is bright, but the lavender gives it an edge where I suppose a male could wear this, because this is a unisex fragrance. But it doesn't have too much lavender in it, so that it prevents a woman from wearing this. So after you get that citrus and lavender in the beginning, you get the heart. So for me, the heart is the most beautiful part of this fragrance. The heart is tobacco, cinnamon, and vanilla. And baby, let me tell you, NAXOS is, even though it has honey, it has tobacco, cinnamon, and vanilla. And even though it has honey and tobacco and cinnamon, so it's warm, spicy, the cinnamon gives it almost like a dry, leafy, maybe slightly cherryish vibe for me. You would assume that these notes would make it heavy, but this is not a heavy fragrance at all. This is light and airy, but it still has oomph in the base of it, and I love it. This lasts on me the entire day. You hear me? And it projects over 2 arms lengths. So I would typically spray this maybe 5-6 times, and that's enough, because you will get people saying, I smelled you over by the bathroom, I smelled you upstairs, and they say you've left the area about 10-15 minutes ago. This lingers in the air. It projects way ahead of you. It leaves a trail behind you. This is not heavy, it's not cloying, but it is deep, it is rich, it is spicy, warm, spicy. Now this gives me the feeling of sitting on a patio, a balcony, overlooking the beautiful sea, and you're sipping on some rum punch or some whiskey, not rum punch, rum and coke, whiskey, and you're smoking a cigar. That's what NAXOS gives me. It is so beautiful. This is a unisex fragrance, but as I said before, a woman can totally pull this off with no problem. NAXOS. And again, you can always get these at discounters throughout the year. Joma Shop, soavantgarde.com. And for those of you who are in the States, I suppose you can check your department stores that carry this fragrance. So let's talk about fun, carefree, fruity, girly, pretty, having a good time. Rum punch this time, rum sours, whatever is fun, whatever is not too serious, this fragrance has got you. I'm talking about none other than Pop Heart from Plume Impressions. And you can see my dents. You saw my dents. Now this opens up with fruity. Now if you've watched my videos for a while, you know I love fruity, floral, woody fragrances, right? So this gives me all of that. Maybe not so much woody, but it has fruits. It's a fruit bomb in the opening. So it has strawberry, pineapple, apple, and it feels youthful and uplifting. When I spray this fragrance, I immediately start to smile. And I always say, if you wear a fragrance and the first expression that comes on your face is smiling, just buy it, bro. Just buy it. This makes me smile. Anytime I need a mood boost, Pop Heart. So the soft florals come out after the fruits. Now for me, the fruits stick around. They don't disappear, which I absolutely love, right? But the florals now become more prominent in the heart, along with a vanilla and musk. It's playful, it's feminine, and it's easy to wear. It does not go heavy, it does not go dark, It does not, even though it has musk, it does not go too musky. It is just a fruity, floral, playful fragrance. And I wear this running errands. I wear this to the supermarket. I wear this to church, to work. Evening time. Well, I wear my fragrances whenever I feel like it, to be honest. But for those of you who like to place your fragrances in categories, this is daytime. This is daytime. And for me, this gives me a nice scent bubble. It projects maybe about an arm's length. Again, it wafts in the air, and like if I'm in the office, people will tell me that they smelled me around the corner. Pop Heart. It is so pretty. This is pretty reasonable in terms of comparing it with the other fragrances that I've mentioned. You can get this also Avant-Garde for maybe around, I think, less than $200, and then you can wait until there's some influencers gonna have a sale, where you can get maybe 30, 40, and sometimes even 50% off of this. So this is Pop Heart. The next one from this that I'm interested in buying is Royal Bourbon. That one is going to be nice too. But yeah, Pop Heart, very easy, very casual, very non-pretentious. There's nothing uppity about it. There's nothing too clean and austere and business-like. This is just fun, fun, fun. Pop Heart by Plume Impression. So the last fragrance I have for you today, now all the others so far were kind of fresh, kind of fruity, playful, girly, casual-ish, or daytime wear appropriate. Now this one is, for me, one of the sexiest fragrances in my collection. And this is not a blind buy either, because I had a what do you call it, a dupe from Dua, because before I wanted to spend the coin, I wanted to be sure that I would like the fragrance. So I had a dupe from Dua, and I just said, you know, I have the dupe, I don't need to buy the original. Well, something caught me the other day, and I said, no, let me get the original. So this is, in case you're wondering, I know you probably saw a slice of the bottle. This is Initio, and this is Side Effect. Can you see that? Probably backward. Whoop, whoop. Side Effect from Initio. Right from the opening, you have warm cinnamon and rum. So this has rum in the fragrance. And if you watch my videos, you know that I love the note of alcohol in fragrances. It is rum, so it is rich. It is warm, and it gives you the same feeling. If you drink a rum and coke or a whiskey, you know how it gives you a warmness in your stomach, and the warmness kind of migrates up to your chest area. When I wear that's the feeling that I get from Side Effect. It has a smooth tobacco in it, and it has a nice rich vanilla. So these notes combine to create something that's intoxicating. It is luxurious, and it is so seductive. That's what I love about this. It is very seductive. It does not project on me too far, not like the others. This more sits close to me, and maybe that makes sense, because if it's a seductive fragrance, you would assume that you want your significant other to be the one to smell this on you, right? You don't want everybody to smell this on you. But this sits a little closer to the skin, but it lasts throughout the whole day. And again, maybe for me, my perfumes last because I oil, see them all oiled up and shiny. I oil and I cream, so that kind of makes my perfume stick around, right? This gives confidence, it gives boldness, it gives presence, it gives, I am that girl or guy. And people would ask you, what are you wearing? Yes, this is Side Effect from Initio Parfums. Again, 10 to 12 hours on skin. This does not come to play. And she's not a slacker, right? The description says that based on the note profile, she's better for date nights, evenings, and cooler weather. For me, I would wear this to church on a Sunday because I wear my fragrances whenever I want to. I would also wear this to bed because it doesn't have the bright citruses in the opening to kind of stop your body from, you know, winding down. This gives you date night seductive. Wow. Side Effect from Initio. So these are my thoughts on my 4 recent purchases that thankfully were all loves. And they were loves because I managed to sample or test them first before I bought, so I knew exactly what I was getting and I had no surprises. So drop me a note in the comment. Let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know what are your fragrances that you are currently enjoying, and let's share the love. Like the video, subscribe, share it with a friend, and thank you guys for sticking around with me today to hear what I have to say about my recent purchases. I will catch you again in the next video. This is I Am That Auntie signing out. Bye.